Hello and good evening and welcome to the latest video blog for Heavyhops.com. This evening's beer wasn't initially going to be filmed, it wasn't going to be made into a video blog, but I've decided that I probably can't let a beer of this calibre go amiss. It was just described to me about 2 minutes ago on Twitter by Colin at Marble Brewery as one of the best beers he's ever had. It consistently rates high on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, and it is made by one of my favourite breweries of the moment, and that's Molen. The beer that I'm going to try tonight is their Russian Imperial Stout, and that is Rasputin. It is 10.7%, pretty big there. It's 81 IBU. And it's hopped with Premiant and Saz hops. Pretty big beer, as I said. It's got a pretty big reputation, so I'm hoping that it lives up to its reputation. And I don't want to big this one up too much in my mind because I don't want to be disappointed. I haven't been disappointed with a Molen beer yet, but I just hope this is not the one. So this is quite a young beer, I think. It doesn't actually say. Oh no, it does say on the bottle. This one was bottled in October last year, so it's still quite young, but I have got a couple of bottles of this, so I'm going to drink this one young and put a couple away and see what they do in the future. But at the moment, let's crack this one open. Now, I'm quite nervous about opening this because it does have a wax seal, and me and wax seals don't really terribly go that well together. Wow, that opened with, as you probably heard there, a bit of a thump, to put it quite politely. That was quite a lively beast, and unfortunately for me, I'm not going to cry on camera, but unfortunately for me, there is some on my floor. It's a good job it's wooden. I'm more concerned though that I've just lost some of this beer, and it's still frothing everywhere. This hasn't gone well. This has not gone well. We may have to splice this video, and I may have to come back to you. So, welcome back to what may be part 2 of Molen Rasputin review. As you saw in the first part of that video there, the opening didn't quite go to plan. I was warned that that bottle might be lively, that other bottles in the same batch had been lively. But to say that was lively was a bit of an understatement, to be quite polite about it. Anyway, this is what the beer actually looks like. As you can see, I don't even have the same glass anymore. This is what the beer looks like. It is, as you would expect from a Russian Imperial Stout, it's black as night. The head, it seemed to be very good in the bottle anyway. Not so much sticking around in the glass. Obviously lots of toasty dark notes. Chocolate, port. Some vinous notes as well about it actually. Loads of chocolate, a little bit of coffee in the back. Maybe some kind of rummy sort of, as I say, definitely port sort of vinous flavours from the nose, but wonderful hoppy nature coming through as well, which is often a miss in my opinion in stout. I love that big kind of imperial stout flavour. Let's give it a go. It takes a while to kick in. The first sip is not impressive actually. I would say the first sip is not that impressive. And then the flavour just slowly drags its way through your palate. That's a really interesting beer. That's wonderfully made. Extremely complex and scarily drinkable for 10.7%. Really very drinkable for 10.7%. All the notes that were on the nose there come through in the taste. You get the wonderful balance of hops, the chocolatey, malty, Port vinous flavours coming through there as well, as I said before. Wonderful mouthfeel as well. I think that's the one thing that strikes me the most about it. And it is that it's such a long beer. The flavour is there initially, you get the flavour, it's nice, it lingers, and then all of a sudden there's that kind of sharp, hoppy aftertaste to it, and I think that's wonderful. I think that really, for me, is what an Imperial Stout is all about. As you might be able to see from the side of me here, I have 3 De Strauss beers to review very soon. We'll probably be doing video reviews on those. So we have Panapop 2008 Reserve, we have Black Damnation 2, which is the Mocha Bomb, which is the blend of Black Albert and the Molen beer actually as well in there. And then we have also finally Black Albert Batch 0 to give a video review. There'll be video reviews coming up probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks on heavyhops.com. So in the meantime, I will try and savour this as much as possible, and maybe try and give my floor a clean as well after that lively bottle. Cheers for watching, heavyhops.com. Cheers.